There is something so toxic about modern day spirituality that I feel called out to talk about it in this video because I feel like it's not really been talked about for some weird reason. But the more people are finding like spirituality, and the more we're diving into like self-development and all those kind of things, the more toxic it kind of has become. And in this video, I want to share with you what exactly spiritual toxicity means and how to navigate through it so that you can actually live spirituality without the gaslighting of it. Before I get into it, hi, my name is Martin, and first of all, welcome to this video. I appreciate you being here. If you've not yet, please subscribe to this channel. It would really mean the world to me. And yeah, I've made this channel to share with you basically about life, the ups, the downs, the in-betweens. I share about my own falls, my own breakthroughs, and my kind of like breakdowns. So I really hope to be able to inspire people to live a life that where it's more filled with joy and purpose and acceptance, that life is not just a straight line of pure joy or pure pain, but there's ups and downs, and it's basically like a circle, a spiral of all kinds of experiences. Today's video, it just kind of like came to me. I don't even know how, but I think it was because for the last couple days I was more like in a weird kind of mood. I shared with you, I think it was yesterday in the video, about how I'm dealing with it when I go through those kind of moments where I'm just like, nah, don't feel like it. Like today I woke up in the morning and then I was like, no, I'm just going to stay in bed. And then I woke up again like a couple hours later. I was like, no, I'm still going to stay in bed. And like at 1 p.m. I finally made it out of bed because I wanted to get ready to meet friends later on. I had lunch and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to bed. And then I went back to bed for like another 2 hours and it was okay. And then when I met with friends, there was like a weird situation that happened when we tried to get into a store. And like the lady that was working there, she was just, in my opinion, very rude. And I got triggered, and the way I responded, it was just like, why am I behaving that way? And the thing is, in spirituality, what I've been like, a lot of times what I've experienced is, oh, you attracted that into your life, into your experiences, and you must have had a low vibe if you attracted another low vibe person, and like a lot of judgment, but like, oh, you've done this, so you attracted this, and if you want to experience an amazing life, you have to be a high vibe all the time and like, focus on the positive and speak into reality what you want to experience. And you have to really, like, if there's something negative, you just focus on the positive, even if the positive is not there yet, just like affirm it, say it over and over. Bullshit. Excuse me. If you don't, it's okay. But it's bullshit. It's such bullshit. Yes, law of attraction exists, law of vibration exists, and all the other laws of the universe, yes, they exist. And yes, the frequency we are on, that's like what we are going to attract into our lives. But that does not mean that there's anything freaking wrong with us if we are low vibe. Absolutely nothing wrong with being low vibe. It's a human experience. And I think with spirituality and why it became so toxic is like we are kind of like taking the humanity out of people. Like we are taking the humanity away of this experience where we are like, oh, we have to be this enlightened version of us. We have to be like that energetically high vibe, pure thoughts kind of person. And that as long as we're not there, then things are going to happen so that we can learn and grow in order for us to become that spiritual, like whatever in the end it would be if that was the truth. But it's not. Why? Because that is freaking perfectionism. Perfectionism is like the end result is so amazing. You just have to work harder, harder, harder. You have to work more before you go out there, before the things come that you want. You have to do more and be more. Nothing is enough until that day comes where it's just perfect. And then it's going to be amazing. But that day will never come if you think that you are not enough right here, right now, the way you are. You are absolutely right. The way that you are. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with you. Side note, unless there is, if you are hurting other people, if you are abusing and hurting animals, that's not, I'm not talking about you. But if you are a decent human being doing your best to live this life, if you treat other people with kindness and respect as much as you can. Yes, there are days where I'm not the friendliest of person. Like I'm sometimes a little bit, when in my emotions, I react. I don't respond, I react. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm far from. And I think that is the beauty of us being human, that we are not perfect. We are able to learn and grow and expand every single day through every situation that we experience in life. And I think in that whole spiritual world is like, there is so much gaslighting that comes with it. If you're low vibe, you're not broken. You are just human. Gaslighting, saying doing that whole thing of where you should be and where you are right now, you're not supposed to be, all that noise. It's just fucking lies. It's not the truth that there's something wrong with you. And I think if we all embraced the fact that we are human, that we're all here for the first time, as far as I know, but we are all here for the first time, experiencing life for the very first time. Nobody has it figured out. Nobody knows what's going to come next. Nobody knows what exactly is going to happen. We don't know. We can only assume and expect based on our actions, our thoughts, and all those things. But we do not know with 100% certainty. We don't. We just do not know. And that is also part of the beauty of life, that we don't know, that anything can happen at any time. That's the adventure of life, the gift of life. Imagine you knew everything. What's the point? It's like watching the same movie, over and over and over and over and over and over again. Might be fantastic if it's your favorite movie, and for the first couple times you're like, oh, I just love it. But imagine watching it the same, without a pause, over and over and over again. At one point you're just going to be like, okay, I wish something different would happen. And the same in life. If it's just the same thing over and over and over again, I don't think that is what life is supposed to be. I think it's the ups, the downs, the in-betweens, as I always call it. That is part of life. That is the purpose of life and the purpose of a spiritual life. That we take the low moments, that we look at life and look at it from a different perspective. Because when you're on the ground looking up, it's going to look different than when you're on top and you look down and see that beautiful view. It's kind of like with a mountain, when you're at the bottom of the mountain, or somewhere in between, and you're looking up, you're like, Jesus, that's far. But if you look from the bottom, from the top down, the view might be amazing. I mean, I went on a very amazing hike one time. It's called the Path of Love, and it's super beautiful. There's like spots in between where you can just relax and reflect. There's like little books where you can also write something in there and read from other people. It's like a very, very incredible place in Austria in the Alps. And before I went there, I was like, because there's supposed to be this huge like gate, and like it's beautiful, the view like down the lake, and it's just stunning. I went up there and it was foggy as fuck. Like I could not see the hand in front of my face, literally. Like that was basically the distance as far as I could see. I could hear other people, I could not see them. And I heard other people, and I experienced it myself, where they're like, where's that freaking gate? That gate is massive. It's out of stone and metal, and it's massive. You could not see it. Like when you were standing a few feet from it, you would still not be able to see it. And it has like this reddish kind of color as well. And so sometimes when you're on top, there is so much going on around you that you don't even see, that you cannot enjoy the view. But you can enjoy the moment and see, okay, how can I show up right now in this moment? And I think that is the ultimate spiritual practice. To become aware of, where am I right now? Who am I right now? How do I show up in life right now in this moment? And then ask yourself, is this the way that you want to continue showing up? If so, fantastic, like do that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to continue showing up the way that you want, if life is how you want to experience it, there's nothing you need to change. I mean, change will come eventually, but you can just relax and chill and experience and enjoy whatever is going on right now, if that's what you feel like is what you want. If life is not the way you want it to be, it's still okay to give yourself the okay that it is the way it is. And then tell yourself, I am able to change my life. I am able to move forward and upward. But still, I'm going to experience this moment and learn through it, grow it, connect more with myself, connect more with nature, connect more with other people. It's like basically what I did in the beginning of the year when I had that breakup. I felt lost. I felt devastated. I felt so disconnected from myself, from the world, from the universe. Like I felt so disconnected. And through self-healing, basically what I realized for me was really reconnecting with who I am, the amazing person that I know that I am, that I've just forgotten to be. Or not even to be, but that I've forgotten that I was in every moment, through the sadness, through the pain, through the anger, through all those excruciatingly difficult emotions, but also through the love, the kindness, the respect, the joy, the happiness, all those things. Like the amazingness of my being is present all the time. And I forgot that part of my existence. That I'm okay and you are okay. No matter if you feel fantastic and where you could pour out love and feel the love and the joy, or if you feel like you just want to sit down and cry because you feel so broken, where you feel like your soul is shattered and there's nothing that you can see that you could do or be to change that situation. It's absolutely okay. You're still amazing. You're still amazing. Even if you feel like you're broken, if you feel like you have nothing left to go for, you are still an incredible human being who has so much worth and so much light to share with this world, but first share it with yourself as well. No matter what you're going through, you are worthy of life, you are worthy of love, you're worthy of the okay to not be okay. And don't let anyone tell you that you're not spiritual enough if you feel like shit. Don't tell anyone that you're not spiritual enough if you curse. Like, I say shit and like all those kind of words all the time, but I'm still spiritual as fuck. I do believe in the oneness of us, in like the universe, the law of attraction, all those things. But I still curse. I still have my down moments. I still have my low moments. I have my high moments, my in-between moments, everything. And I think that is the ultimate definition of spirituality. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next video. Lots of love from my heart to yours. And as always, a big hug. And share in the comment what you are now taking with you from this video. And love you. Subscribe as well. All right. See you in the next one.